did what you asked him and gave you a chance to win. So how tough was it to watch your team struggle to give him the run support needed?
Oh, it's tough. You know, you get into those games that look like they're going to be about pitching, and you know, Irvin looked locked in early. He had, you know, a lot of arm strength and, you know, just making a lot of good pitches. Didn't have a lot of trouble there. He finally worked out of a tough jam in his last inning of work. And, you know, our offense came from a couple homers, Rosario, and then Buxton put us back up there late. But, you know, you look for your ability to try to win those close games when you take leads. And, you know, we gave up one there in the 8th. And then, of course, Granderson just having a big night. You know, he took Kinsler the other way. And then O'Rourke gives up his first hit to a left-hand hitter, I think, all season. So, yeah, it's tough. You know, these guys battled, and offense hasn't been there the last couple nights, but we pitched well enough to win.
Were you just surprised to see how things went for Brandon Kinsler, or were you impressed with how he was eventually able to kind of rope himself back in? And
yeah, you know, it's easy to let your guard down after, you know, you give up a game-tying home run. And he gave up a couple hits, but, you know, the game was on the line, and, you know, you could see he was reaching back, trying to find a way to at least give us one more chance. And so, you know, to get that last strikeout there was it was impressive, despite the fact that he gave up the home run. You know, hasn't had a lot of work. I don't think the sinker was working quite as well tonight. A little flatter, possibly, but you know, he still has found ways to get it done most of the time.
Was there any thought to give Santana another chance to get back out there? 104 pitches, or were you confident that was it?
I was done. We've you know, where we're at in the season. How stressful that last inning was, in particular, threw a lot of pitches late. You know, pitch count was down early, but it jumped up there in the last couple innings for him. So that was enough to get off the field there.
That's kind of what I figured. If he had a easier,
well, we might have thought about it. He's a guy who, you know, he can go a little bit deeper. He's done it a few times. You know, you're trying to win the game. I'm not going to push him there, and I really thought that was, you know, time to turn it over.
How's Rosario?
He jammed that hand into the base pretty good. I think the focus is on his thumb. It took the brunt of the impact there. We're going to probably have to recheck it in the morning to see if we're dealing with anything beyond bruising. So it didn't look too good from my vantage point, though. He made the effort. It's a good time. We don't slide into first very often, but a chance to beat the pitcher over there. You know, just that base didn't give.